Have you ever watched someone change the moment they were replaced? Not sad, not reflective, but colder, sharper. The truth is, you don't see a dark personality clearly when they're winning. You see them when they lose status. And what happens next follows a pattern most people never recognize. Because when status collapses, identity goes with it. Tonight, you're going to see exactly how they react. And the most dangerous phase isn't the one you think. At first, it doesn't look dramatic. It looks like confidence. They laugh it off. They say it didn't matter. They claim they outgrew the position, but listen carefully to the tone. It's tighter, forced. This is phase one, denial wrapped in superiority. They cannot process being lowered in the hierarchy, because in their internal world, they are exceptional. So losing status feels impossible. If something feels impossible, the mind calls it injustice, and injustice demands correction. Here's where most people misunderstand the reaction. You expect anger, but anger comes later. The first real shift is comparison. They start scanning the room. Who replaced them? Who surpassed them? Who applauded someone else? Comparison activates shame, and shame is intolerable for a dark personality. Healthy people process shame quietly. Dark personalities convert shame into strategy. That's when phase two begins. Devaluation. Suddenly, the promotion was political. The award was rigged. The audience was foolish. Notice the pattern. If they lost status, the system must be corrupt. This restores psychological balance, because if the system is flawed, they are still superior. But what happens if the narrative doesn't stick? What if others don't agree? That's when things turn colder. They look for a target. And if you are nearby, you may become the explanation. Blame is powerful. Blame shifts hierarchy. If they can frame you as the cause of their loss, they regain moral dominance. Have you ever felt someone subtly rewriting history around you? Small comments, half-truths, strategic omissions. This isn't emotional chaos. It's calculated repositioning, especially in Machiavellian types. They won't explode publicly. They'll smile, congratulate you, and then dismantle your credibility in private. Because regaining status is a mission, and missions require patience. Now, here's something even more dangerous. Sometimes they don't attack at all. Sometimes they withdraw. Total silence, cold detachment. You might think they're processing the loss. They're not. They're testing your reaction. If you chase them, they win. Your pursuit restores their relevance. But if you don't chase, the panic deepens, because indifference removes the stage. And without a stage, there is no identity performance. This is where escalation begins. They reappear louder. New success, new admiration, new alliances, everything exaggerated. This is compensation, overcorrection to mask the wound. But internally, the wound is shame. And shame, when buried, becomes resentment. Resentment needs release. So phase 3 arrives, retaliation. Not always dramatic. Sometimes subtle sabotage, a delayed email, a missed endorsement, a rumor placed carefully. They want equilibrium restored, because dark personalities live in zero-sum hierarchies. If you rise, they fall. So your elevation feels like their erasure. They cannot celebrate you. Celebration would mean accepting inferiority, and inferiority threatens identity. Now, ask yourself something uncomfortable. Has someone reacted strangely when you succeeded? Did their warmth cool? Did compliments become backhanded? Did they minimize your achievement? You got lucky. It won't last. Those phrases are not casual. They are status corrections. Every word attempts to lower you, because lowering you lifts them. But here's what makes this pattern predictable. True confidence adapts. Dark confidence dominates. When dominance fails, instability surfaces. You might see sudden rage or icy calm. Icy calm is often more dangerous because it signals planning. Dark personalities remember perceived humiliation, especially public humiliation. Public loss equals amplified ego injury, and ego injury seeks revenge, sometimes immediately, sometimes months later. You may forget the incident. They rarely do, because in their mind, you lowered them, and lowering them disrupts the hierarchy they depend on. Now, here is the most important insight. Their reaction is not about fairness, it is about survival of identity. Status is oxygen. Remove oxygen, panic follows. That panic does not look like fear. It looks like control attempts. Gaslighting intensifies. They question your competence. They challenge your narrative. They subtly imply you are unstable. If they can destabilize you, they rebalance the scale. And here's the trap. If you react emotionally, they regain control. If you defend aggressively, they label you insecure. The only move that destabilizes them is composure. Calm denies fuel. Boundaries deny access. Silence denies drama. This is why empathetic people struggle. You see pain and want to soothe it, but soothing restores their dominance because they interpret accommodation as submission. That's hard to accept, but it's critical to understand. Now, let's go deeper. When a narcissistic personality loses status, the internal narrative fractures. They believe they were exceptional. The world just contradicted them. That contradiction creates cognitive dissonance. Dissonance must be resolved. Either they accept imperfection or they attack the source of contradiction. Most choose attack. And the closer you are, the more dangerous you become. Because you witness the fall. Witnesses are threatening. You hold evidence of their vulnerability. So they attempt to discredit you, or distance themselves from you, or outperform you aggressively. Anything to restore the illusion. But here is where power shifts back to you. Once you recognize the pattern, you stop personalizing the reaction. You see mechanism, not malice. You see insecurity, not superiority. And detachment becomes possible. Detachment removes their leverage. Because dark personalities feed on emotional responses. Take away reaction, and they lose traction. Take away validation, and they lose stability. That doesn't mean they become harmless. It means they become predictable. And predictability is power. So the next time someone loses status around you, don't focus on their words. Watch their strategy. Watch who they align with. Watch who they distance from. Watch how quickly admiration turns to contempt. That shift is not accidental. It is hierarchy recalibration in real time. And once you see it clearly, you cannot unsee it. Status is temporary. Character reveals itself in loss. If someone only respects you when they stand above you, that was never respect. It was conditional control. And when control slips, the mask slips with it. Now you understand the pattern. The denial, the devaluation, the retaliation. The escalation you didn't expect. The silence that tests you. The sabotage that rebalances ego. When dark personalities lose status, you are witnessing an identity crisis unfold. Some implode quietly. Some attack strategically. Some vanish dramatically. But almost all reveal their true structure. And that revelation is your advantage. Because awareness removes confusion. And confusion is the weapon they rely on. Stay calm. Stay observant. Stay emotionally disciplined. When they lose status, your stability becomes their mirror. And mirrors expose what masks hide.